Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Onan and I'm living in Germany for the past 8 years. I'm originally from Nagaland, India. Here I am doing marketing and help small to mid-sized companies to scale up digitally. And once a week I try to bring out content from my channel to especially people back home. And I talk about financial literacy, money skills, how you can save up, or if you have small business or if you want to grow your business, productivity videos. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope it can really help you and it also helps me, guys. And if you're interested, you can also be a member of my channel. That is where I can also post some personal videos, some behind the scenes and some of my family videos, hopefully. So it would be good if you can do that and help me grow my channel as well. Today I'm going to talk to you about 2 business ideas that you can do without any capital at all or with almost no capital. For example, you see that in Nagaland and also in parts of Northeast India, there are so many mainland Indians coming to our regions, and it's very nice. You see that in Instagram Reels, they talking about our place. But instead of just saying, hey, welcome to my region, I'm very proud that you guys came. Instead of that, what if you can actually build businesses together? I mean, them and you. So today I'm gonna walk through 2 step-by-step startup ideas that you can build without nothing. And that is, one would be a homestay business, which you have to collaborate with some social media model, and the other one is a nanny service startup that you can scale across India. And by the end of this video, I'll show you how you can also work these 2 together. So let's go and keep watching. So let's talk about part 1. Behind I have the notes written, so I'm gonna be like a bit distracted, but I'm gonna tell you this, like whom to target. So you have to go for small businesses that already exist but they need customers. For example, businesses like homestay, cafes, local guides, or bike scooter rentals, or craft stores, or well, anything that you can think of which is already a business but they need customers, right? And you can do this in northeast of India and also whole of India. It depends, especially if it's a region where there's a lot of tourists coming every year. So that is the target that you have to first look for. Yeah? And the second one is what to offer. So you give them attention through reels and you can give them a commission. For example, if someone has a homestay or if someone has a cafe, you go there. So you go there and tell them, okay, hey, I'm gonna make you 1 reel. I'm gonna make you some stories about your a homestay or your cafe. I think that is what a lot of influencers in Nagaland, in Northeast or in India are doing. But you can take advantage of that today, right? And then you can say, okay, I'm gonna make reel for you. I'm come to your house. I'll come make pictures and videos of your homestay. And then if somebody books your homestay through my channel, in Instagram, for example, then I take, for example, 10 to 20 commission. That is, for example, around maybe 300 to 1,000 per booking, depends on how expensive or cheap the homestay is. So for example, here is the template that I'm gonna be also putting it in the description. Hornbill is coming up, Christmas is coming up, especially in the winter season. There's a lot of tourists in northeast of India, and what you can do is really take advantage of this and contact the homeowners yourself, or homeowners yourself can make this video. And it is not just for the mainland Indians, but also for our own people, because we go to different towns. And today, and these days especially, if you don't have a social media channel where you talk about your products, your service, your home, then nobody's going to trust you. And so it is very important to make a channel for this particular homestay, a channel for your restaurant, a channel for your cafe or anything. And it is very important to have that portfolio ready because if people want to check that before coming to your restaurant or to your homestay, then you need to get things ready. So build up trust and awareness. And I hope that you would be taking some ideas from me today. And I think it has to be very simple, the offer especially. So if you're making a reel, you have to make it as simple as possible so that your viewers will understand it. Because for example, if I go to Instagram, I want things to be easy and all the information there. For example, if you're making the video of that homestay, you can say 2,500 per night, breakfast, balcony view, walk to this landmark, and we are already there, 2 nights, 3 days, food included, culture introduction. If you want to go to this particular village, there's this extra that costs 3,000 rupees per person. And then you can, for example, put like a family angle and say babysitter included, free, or 2 hours free, or you can say 1,000 per day or something. So I think that could be a really good business for homestay owners, and especially people who are making Instagram reels for this business. So if you are a homeowner and you cannot make this Instagram reel, you find the best person and ask them to make this reel and give them commission. Or if you think that there is a homestay run by an old couple and they cannot make Instagram, you go to them and tell them, hey, as I said before, I'll make you reel, give me this commission. And how are you going to make this reel? I'm sure, I know that personally Naga people are very tech savvy, and so they know exactly what to do. But if you had to take my idea, you can in the video talk about, you can just write like the hook, for example. The hook is like the text in the video in the beginning, and say best couple stay in Kohima under 2,500 or something, and then you can walk through the room and show all the rooms, and then you can show this the host or the hostess. You can ask them some quick questions. You can also put all the prices in the video itself, and then in the end of the screen or in the end of the video you can say DM stay or link in bio or something. So that is very helpful. That is called what in marketing what we call CTA. You can make the videos only for 20 to 40 seconds because these days the attention level for example is very short. So you can make it vertical and say and write captions, address, prices, everything, and put a lot of hashtags. I guess in that way you can really bring up some customers. The part 2 that I'm going to talk about, guys, and I think it's very interesting and I would want to do it myself, is a nanny startup service. For example, I think in India in general, I think childcare demand is exploring. Here I have it in the background. So 2022 Aviva survey said that 68% of working parents, they struggle to find good childcare, and 40% of these people would pay for trusted services. So if they trust your service and if you have a nanny service, then they're gonna come to you. But this isn't just about a Delhi, Mumbai thing now. You can start up there, and I'm sure there are some, but you can grow that in different cities in northeast of India. You just have to build, first of all, your channel, your brand, and make it aware for people to trust. So this can be started already from tomorrow, especially if you are already an experienced a person or experience with kids, or you have already studied in that direction, then it is an advantage for you because you can always show your certificates, you can show your expertise. So what you can do first and foremost is you have to build trust first. And how do you do that? You open an Instagram page and you start sharing about nanny and parenting tips to your viewers. You start following people especially related to this. Try to check your competitors, or try to check your related accounts, like people who have nanny services in India, for example, or nearby. You can just talk about this, about like how it's important to have good childcare, how you yourself can provide childcare and trust. And so that would be good. For example, you can also have you can say, for example, 5 ways to keep toddlers busy without TV or without tablets, and you can talk about that, a short video, or you can make a poster, a picture of it and post it. So first of all, you have to build your own brand, like I am doing myself for my channel. You have to first build your trust no matter what, because you cannot start selling your service and say, hey, I'm a nanny, I'm going to help you. Nobody's going to believe you. So you have to first build your trust online, and it is very easy. You can do that in Instagram. The second thing is you have to create a brand. So try to find out a very good name that people can remember easily. For example, Naga Nannies or Nanny Connect India, blah blah blah, something like that. I think it's very good, and you can start with students, sitters, and also with the working couple. So the working couples can approach you, and the working students can help you as nannies. So I guess for that you have to do some verification. It is also good to just do some background checks of the people that you will be employing in your nanny service, or if you just want to do it yourself, if you want to do it alone, then you can also first just do a verification check for yourself or for your employees, police, IT, Aadhaar card, or anything, because that is very important. And the other one is the scalable model, what we call it in marketing. You can earn up to 10 to 20% commission per placement. So if you are a person yourself and you want to start your own company, fine. But if you want to start and then you have 1 or 2 employees, then every time you place someone, then you get also, well, they will get the most share, but you will also get like 10 to 20% of that share every time somebody contacts you and takes your services. So for example here, and then you can expand that to Delhi, you can expand that to Bangalore, you know, like people can follow you, you can employ a person. So for example, you are in Nagaland and you started that startup service, and then you can ask a fellow Naga or a fellow Northeasterner to be part of your company, or to part of your nanny service company, and then they can also take advantage of your company, and they through that they can go to families in Delhi or Bangalore, and you get that share, and you try to get that commission as well. So I think it's a very good idea. And here I'm going to give you a fact check. And what is that? The global nanny and child care market is accounting to around 136 billion in 2024, and it's growing a lot. So India is just getting started. Here I checked that there are so many nanny services here, and there are also kids who do that for cheaper prices, but back home it's something very new, and I think if you're smart, some people can really start taking advantage of that idea and starting it already right away after this video. So now I've talked about homestays and how you can make Instagram reels and take commissions. Second, I talked about the nanny startup, and the most interesting thing right now is how does it connect? How does this two connect? So first of all, guys, it's very exciting because families, for example, traveling to northeast of India, to Nagaland or to Manipur or to Mizoram, for example, they can book a homestay that includes childcare, right? So for example, the stay includes 2 hours free nanny support or 1,000 rupees per 2-hour session at the homestay, because I think some mamas or papas, they want to go out, eat something, or go to that local shop or local market, but the traffic is too much, they don't want to take their kids around. So you have to offer that, and I think it's a very good idea. So you can say, for example, here's like the pitch. You can say, I've written here in the back, traveling with kids, stay at home, like at my homestay, and enjoy 2 hours of nanny support free, or 1,000 rupees per session or something like that, while you explore the city together. DM family for details. So it is very important as a parent myself to know that your kid is in good hands, and I think this makes your homestay collaboration stand out instantly from the rest of the homestays that they will be checking around. So yeah, the next thing is I want to give you Gary Vee. He's a very big entrepreneur in the US, and I listen to him a lot, and I want to give you this reminder. I have been talking to some few entrepreneurs in Nagaland, telling them that I will be helping them, that we could collaborate, but a lot of people are not even willing to do that. They don't want to spend a few thousand rupees on to get help to get started, because I can help them. And I think it's quite surprising in a way, because what would Gary Vee in the situation say? So Gary Vee would say, if you are not spending on attention, you are invisible. So for attention, you need to bring your brand, you need to grow your brand. And for that, of course, you need some investment. But if you're not growing your brand, and if you don't have attention from people, from customers, then your business is invisible. So I want to tell you this, that if you don't brand yourself today, then you'll have to pay 10 times more in the next years when attention costs even more. So if you are a small business entrepreneur and if you need help from me, you can write an email to me and we will talk about collaborations. So guys, if you like these two ideas, homestay plus collaboration or a nanny startup, you can comment, give a like. And also I want to remind you that there is also a guest house in DIMAPUR. So if you're visiting DIMAPUR, Nagaland any time of the year, then you can also, I'm going to give you the number in the description below, or you can contact me directly and I'm going to put you in the best place and you're going to get a big discount. So guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.